Hey Woodhounds, welcome back to the Back 40 Firewood channel. So today I got a bit of a tricky situation here with a dead tree out behind the tiki bar. So it's got a couple branches up there that's been kind of coming off in recent windstorms, and I just don't know if it's going to eventually blow over. But today I've decided is the day it's coming down. The only problem is, well, it's not really a problem, but the only situation is it's kind of in a tight little window for where it can come down. I did consider trying to get a rope up in it, but I have not that much confidence in, number one, my ability to get a rope up high enough, and then my ability to tie proper knots to pull it over. And if I was going to pull it over, it'd have to be quite a ways over against its lean. So I have less confidence in that than I do in my ability to just cut this thing and get it down in between the tiki bar and the filter for the pond and the swing set. And the reason, and the other thing, the other X factor here is that this tree, here it is, not too big of one, but the other thing is it's right on the corner of our lot line. So our lot line goes up the hill that way, and then it goes straight across that way. So it's on the corner. And I have a fence that runs around my part of my yard, and this tree has been serving nicely as a post to hold up this wire, welded wire fence. So I want to leave this tree here as a post. So my plan is to high stump it, really high, about 6 feet up. And then I'm gonna get him to go right down there, right towards that pine tree. No, wait, not that one, that one. We have to move the trampoline. The jump king has to get moved first, but then I'm gonna try to get him right there by that pine tree, in between the stairs of the playhouse and the corner of the tiki bar. So let's get this trampoline moved, and then we'll take another look at this tree and its lean and how it's how I'm hoping for it to come down. You gotta go about, try to go up the hill so we're not in those rocks. Ready?
Oh my god. I can't, like,
Here, wait.
you don't understand, like, my height, I can't lift it. I have
That's
to
why I
lift
think
it.
you should be on that end. You go down to that end. Then you just gotta push.
Oh, you just got this thing all leveled in here.
Alright, ready? Oh, we lost the leg. Just keep going. So here's the tree. And one interesting thing is, all over the ground, there's actually oak trees that have sprouted from acorns. So here's a cluster of them. All these little tiny oak trees have all popped up. But I think they were coming from that big tree right there, dropping those acorns. So this tree, he's got a good lean, a really good lean, and he's going pretty much right towards that tree. So the plan is to give him a little notch and try to get him right down there. If we walk down here, and I'm actually going to take this little stool, and I'm going to put it out here where I'm going to try to get it to land. So there he is, and his top is right there. So I'm thinking if I high stump him up a good 5-6 feet, I don't think he's going to quite reach out here to where I'm standing. And right now I'm right at this tree and right at the corner of the tiki bar. So, like I said, this is my, this is the option that I have the most confidence in, even though it's not a lot of confidence, but I don't think it should be too big a deal. I think I can get them down, come right down, right there. And that is where I'm thinking the top is going to end up. So, all right, I'm gonna get set up, get you guys set up for the view, and we'll see. Right there is the very top of them. Right there's my chair. I might adjust that chair. 1 second. And we're going to be using the little MS-180 today, just because it's lighter, easier to work with.
Let's hope that it goes where he wants it to.
The one branch did catch a little bit of the stairs, but I wasn't too worried about that because that stuff was, that's pretty solid, but the top, right on the chair. Okay, so we hit the chair, so I was on target there, but the one branch did drift and hit those stairs, which is fine. I'd rather hit those things than anything else because that's not going to do any damage right there. And now I still have a nice high fence post. I know that when you take trees down and you high stump it, it does take off, you know, obviously the distance that it's going to travel, but you can see the top, bang, shabango. Bring the tree down in tight quarters, but like I said, I did hit the stairs, which I knew it would be close because I was right in line. But tree is down, safe and sound. Now I'm gonna trim up these branches, and actually we're gonna throw them right into the fire pit and burn it up. So there's the aftermath. There's the mess. And here's my post. And I know some of you might be thinking, if this tree is dead, why use it as a post? So here's a tree that we cut down 6 years ago that we left a high stump on to put a little solar light back here, where a couple years back when we had the old pond, this was actually the outdoor restroom, males only. So I had a little light back here on this stump, and this thing is still solid as a rock. It was a dead tree, high stumped it off, left it high. That stump, the base is still solid as a rock. So that one over there I think will be fine. Like I said, all I do is I just tack the wire fence onto it just to keep it up, and it's right there on the corner of the lot, so it works out perfect. Taking this tree down right here for the cleanup. All we're gonna do this afternoon, pick up the sticks, bring them right over here, and we already have ourselves a nice little fire going. Seasoned on the stump. But what stuff we don't burn up in the fire this afternoon, some of those bigger rounds, I'll use those for the roadside stand this fall maybe. But a lot of these other pieces will probably just stack up over here where we have our pit wood. Stack it up for the pit. And then there's stuff like this that'll just go straight in right now. Whew. All right. I know now that I'm full of sweat and sawdust, I think I know where I'm heading. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.
Bye! 2, 3, go! See, you should just do it on your own.
Whoa!